here. Luann looks lovely. Luann is just one of the many ladies that we lock arms today on this International Women's Day and say 29,000 Laura Geller TSVs have been ordered on the day because of this face and so many others like it. You are getting a full face collection, a brand new one from Laura, something she assembled just for the Q and the ladies of the Q and the Age of Possibility. That complexion, which is thanks to her Quench N Tint Tinted Moisturizer, the lightest weight formula, it's like liquid gel silk, but somehow has more than just ample coverage. That is how you're gonna order your shade in what is an otherwise 5-piece collection from a woman who made the Forbes 50 over 50 list, is a proud single mom, has been a working makeup artist in network TV, theater, Broadway for decades, diehard New Yorker, and this is what she brings you on International Women's Day. First, Quench N Tint. 1 minute after you apply it, it is a hyper burst of hydration, hyaluronic plumping acid, and of course, tinted moisturizer. Again, we have a shade chart. This on its own is $44. To apply it, she has given you a brand new cruelty-free synthetic full coverage blending brush. Again, the brush is $24. So the $24 brush and the $44 moisturizer brings us up to $68. We're charging you $49. I haven't even talked about this or those. So technically they're free. This is her 5-time Customer Choice Award-winning shadow crayon, eyeshadow and eyeliner crayon called a Kajal in Smoky Taupe. This is my #1 favorite shade of lipstick that she makes, Italian Marble lipstick in the shade Palermo. It was almost phased out, discontinued, stopped selling years ago. And I mean, I'm not kidding. I called her office. I texted Mary, her right-hand woman. I was like, where is this shade? We don't have any more. Well, find some. I mean, I wasn't that mean because that was a little bossy, but I was like, I need it in my life. So that lipstick, which is all balm treatment as well, her lips have won 3 Customer Choice Beauty Awards as well. And then not 1 or 2, not 3 or 4, 10 full-size eyeshadows, 6 matte, 4 shimmer. The palette itself is a $29 bill. So again, if we just had to make this even simpler than simple, because it all ships for free, 90 days from now, you'll get another collection and save almost $100 on that one too. You can change your shades on the auto delivery. You'll get a new lipstick and a new Kajal. But if we have to break $145 down real simple, now until the end of the day, you have exactly less than 5 hours to get each one of these pieces for $10. An eyeshadow palette for $10. In fact, you have till the end of the day to get this to ship for free. And as I bring out Laura, I do want to say we're going to immediately throw up the shade chart so you guys can get going, because it's about this time of the day when the shades are getting limitado.
Limitado.
I am in the medium. We're going to see some. They're not all we don't have that many of them to go around. So take me through it, Miss Laura.
You got it. That alabaster skin, that peaches and cream skin, porcelain, and fair, if you're a little warmer, but you both burn easy, go to that porcelain fair. Now, light is truly your warmer, and you will turn to a tan. Light medium is light more than like that richer medium, which is next, which is more of a golden medium. Medium deep is a tan, and deep is a rich tan. These are seamless, so don't struggle over your choice on these because they blend like butter. They are so easy to apply.
Can I give you some updates on shades? Because this is, you know, this is the end of the day. This is a 24-hour TSV. She's not back with one of these until June. And this really is a sick, amazing collection as we transition out of a heavy winter season and the shades and colors that go along with it into the lighter spring, summer, not only complexion coverage, but also the shades that go along with it. In these following shades, we are so limited. Porcelain Fair, 1,100 remain. Medium Deep, 2,000, deep 400. I'm in medium. You wear
light medium.
Great.
Okay.
And actually, let's start there.
Okay.
Quench N Tint.
So let me tell you what this is. Now, for those of you who are watching all day, or for those of you who own this, you already know. The most hydrating foundation we make. We call it Quench N Tint, but it's more than a tint. It's a natural coverage that's buildable if you want it to be. It reads like a skincare glossary. If I tell you the amount of good-for-you skincare ingredients, I would bore you, but just suffice it to say that when you put this on, you get instant hydration. It is filled with all of the things you need to make your skin look like it's mimicking perfected skin. It even has blurring so that when we put this on you and when you wear this, all of a sudden your skin looks soft focused. And I wear this all the time. Now, I will sometimes wear my Balance and Brighten over it or my Double Take over it. But when I'm running around the city and when I'm not on camera, this is my go-to foundation. Mixed with the brush that's cruelty-free, synthetic brush.
Look at that.
Look at that finish. That's what your face will look like, that gorgeous glow.
And it's glow, it's burst of hydration, and it happens within 60 seconds of putting it on. It dries beautifully. It feels like some sort of cooling gel silk veil on your skin and covers everything, but like in a way that's not nearly as heavy and opaque and oppressive as like a wintertime foundation. So in her whole assortment, this idea of liquid is great because even though she's famous for baked is a powder, and even though it acts like a liquid, the reality is liquid delivers way more hydration and plumping and that kind of like burst of yumminess and juicy to your skin that coming out of winter, it is begging you for. Like it is on hands and knees begging for. Now we have almost 500 of these TSVs out the door. As we look at Leah, what shade is she in?
And Leah's in light medium like I am. So I want you to just notice one side of her face that's done. And just take a look at the glow to her skin, but in real time, I want you to see how foolproof and goof-proof this will cover anybody who has hyperpigmentation, rosacea, whatever it may be that bothers you. You get beautiful coverage, but you get this glow that doesn't disappear. It stays with you all day. And I will tell you, I use the best skincare right here from QVC. I can't get that glow immediately after using skincare, but I get that glow the minute my skin's in great condition because of the skincare, but this is what puts back the glow in my skin. Hyaluronic acid, soft focus pigments, everything that you want to have in here, even caffeine complex, olive-derived squalene. I'm telling you, this reads like a skincare glossary.
I mean, the foundation is clearly the core to the TSV. You're only paying for the foundation brush and the Kajal eyeliner. You are getting the lipstick and the foundation and 10 eyeshadows for. And I do want to just say, again, as we move into this back end of the day, $145 will not be $49 for much longer. We have easy pay at less than 50 cents a day. You have free shipping and handling. Okay, where are we going to go next?
Okay, so if that weren't enough just to get your canvas corrected, let's go to my shadow palette. The Baked Beautiful Shadow Palette we call Baked Kisses. I have a little obsession with the shape of lips. My whole apartment is decorated with lips everywhere.
I love it.
And many of you have that same obsession, and if you don't, you know somebody who does. These are 10 shadows. 6 of them are completely matte, 4 of them are luminous finishes, but all beautiful, soft earth tones that you will wear day in and day out, any season. All universally flattering for porcelain through deep skins. And by the way, this collection is exclusive to QVC. You cannot get this anywhere else. And we've never, in the 28 years I'm here, I've never created a palette with shadows in the shape of lips. It's a little cutesy, but I want to tell you, it performs like nothing you've ever seen. The shadows are like a satin. So if you have that texture on your lid and your lids are dry, you put this on and you look like you have satin lids.
Wait, I got to show you the shades, and then we're going to show you these before. Oh no, go do the before and after, and then you can come back.
So wearing medium, our beautiful Jill, and she has everything on from the Today Special Value, the shadows, the liner, the lip, and a little blush.
I mean, the shades are my perfect palette, and yours for spring, summer, because they're all warm tone, and they are the perfect kind of tawny, kind of tanny, beautiful, like golden sun complemented palette. And as we look at the shade chart, we have 1,000 already out the door in this show. We are busy on the phone lines, and 3 of our shades are hyper limited.
Should I go through them?
Yes, please go through them.
Okay. So you gals know who you are if you have that ultra porcelain skin. And maybe you have a little bit more warmth, so I call you a porcelain fair. You burn in the sun, you don't turn to tan, go to that color. Light now has a little more warmth. You will and be able to turn to a tan in that light color. Light medium means it's a medium color, but it skews a little lighter. That's what I'm wearing. In the summer, I can do our neutral medium. It has a little bit more warmth to it. So I go back and forth between the both. Medium deep is for a lighter tanned skin, and deep is for a rich tan skin. They're very seamless, so that's why we don't offer 10 million colors. They blend effortlessly, and you never see a line of demarcation. This is the difference between a typical liquid foundation that's heavy. As you see the gals applying it, by the way, this brush is going to make it look like you have been done, like filtered, and like a soft focus finish. It does the work. It actually does the heavy lifting for you.
It's called the full coverage blending brush. And okay, so Suzanne is in the light shade.
That's right.
The coverage is lovely.
It's beautiful.
But it's believable, authentic, relatable.
It looks like you.
It looks like you. Like, for instance, I've had makeup done for, the TV and the big New York City Fashion Week and the things like that, where we're somewhere ritzy glitzy, and that's gorgeous makeup. But man, to walk up to somebody in person with that face,
I know.
I mean, it is like,
I know.
whoa.
You just like back off.
Back off.
Back off,
Okay,
and don't let me go out in the sunlight.
Correct. And it takes 20 minutes to wash that stuff
Like a
off.
trowel.
Because you need like 5 cleanses. Like one doesn't do it.
That's right.
Right?
That's
And so
true.
as you look at the girls, I just want to say, like, it really looks just like their livable, beautiful, relatable skin, and covers the stuff that you want to cover. But look at this.
And just so you know, when we put in ingredients, Sean, like hyaluronic acid is one of the best ingredients. It's worth 1,000 times its weight in water. Oh my gosh, thank you for doing that. Are these all the shadows on
These
your
are
hand?
all the shadows.
Oh, you are so fast.
There's the eyeshadow crayon that you can do thick or
Wow.
thin, so it can be your liner or your eyeshadow. That is my favorite shade of
Yeah,
lipstick.
you really advocated for this, boy, let me tell you.
I actually, can I tell you something?
And it's not a lot of things she does that with, but when we're like double take foundation.
I know.
Oh my God.
Listen.
We were going to discontinue it.
They try to discontinue things.
Oh yeah.
And I mean,
because we got to bring in new things.
I'll be nice until I'm not nice.
Up until like she needs her lip back.
So this is because of the lip and then these shades of shadows. Granted, we're going to walk you through more foundation because that really is the anchor to the whole thing.
Yeah.
And talk about the Kajal because we have a few new colors in that in a whole set coming up later.
That's right.
But the lip really, for me, which
Palermo.
I did, this is. It will be the cherry on the sundae in these shades of your. Oh my gosh! I can't believe I have never tried this before.
No, I want to just say, if you're like watching all day, or maybe you're just tuning in now and you're looking at this color, can I tell you that there's 2 different colors mixed together? As you see, Sean put this on. There's highlights and lowlights in this color. You can actually pull out the deeper part of that color, either with a lip brush or even your back of your fingernail, if you wanted it darker, or you can make it lighter. This is self-adjusting. These are handmade. They're not poured, they're not they're not machine made. They're hand poured by artisans. So you get this highlight, low light, and if you're thinking like this color's not for me, if you're thinking that, this is that pop that everybody needs. I heard it, Spring is around the corner.
That's right.
We have to push our clocks forward, right?
Tomorrow's daylight savings. Don't forget, spring forward 1 hour.
And it blends beautifully with the neutrality of all the shadows. It gives you that little bit of pop. So it works and plays beautiful with the shadows.
We have an animation that explains Quench N Tint.
Oh, good. Let's do that.
Because when you hear quench, I think you think water, and you should. Because
not
it
this kind of
feels
water.
like it, like a cooling burst of hydration.
So it's proprietary water encapsulated technology that we have. It's actually marine botanical droplets mixed with hyaluronic acid. All of the other things like squalene, caffeine complex are all in here as well. When it touches the skin, it bursts on the skin, and what you're gonna feel is that coolness. So if you are that warm weathered gal, maybe you live in warm climate, maybe we're gonna get to that warm weather sooner than later, You want to live in this foundation. It keeps you cool all